here at Warwick Castle, one of the Merlin attractions here in the Midlands. We've come down here, we've never been here before. Well, I haven't been here before.
I've been here, I think, once, probably when I was about 7. Originally, we're both from the Midlands, aren't we? So
Yeah.
This is actually about 20 minutes away from where I grew up. So it was quite local to me growing up, but it wasn't somewhere that I visited regularly, and if I'm honest, I can't remember anything. So yeah, it's going to be a fairly new experience for both of us, actually.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I've never been here before at all. So yeah, just got down here today, going to see what it's all about. They look like they've got some shows and stuff on, don't they?
Yeah, it looks like it. Picked up we're going to have to be map people here.
Yeah, we are going to have to be map people today because we don't really know where we're going or what we're doing. So
yeah, we picked up a visitor's guide. And we'll check all of that out. There's actually a show starting in half an hour that we can go and check out. War of the Roses.
Yeah, so we'll go and check that out, and we'll take you along with us and have a Warwick Castle kind of day.
Yeah. So we've just headed around the outside of the castle and we're heading down to watch War of the Roses live. We've got absolutely no idea what to expect from here today, but it's looking very busy, so I'm assuming that it's quite a popular show maybe, I don't know. A lot of people seem to know where they're going though, so I'm just going to follow the crowd. So just grabbed a spot for War of the Roses. It's quite busy, isn't it?
It's very busy.
Busier than I was expecting, and there's still people coming down. There's not actually that much space, so it's all like there's no seating for this show. So I guess you just stand on the area there. But yeah, that's the trebuchet there. I'm not sure whether that works. I saw some. Oh no, it must do because there's a show on with it. I saw somebody on a vlog not long ago saying that it wasn't working anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of people. So you basically come down, you pick a side. I think one side is one team, one side's the other, and there's some kind of show.
Oh yeah.
My good people, here you stand before me, the Earl of Warwick. The year is 1455, and our country is on the brink of civil war. The current king, Henry VI, is losing his mind and losing control of his kingdom. And so, two houses, the House of York, they are famed throughout the land. Why, sir, he could cut you down at 20 paces without breaking a sweat. And madam, he could pick you up with one hand while still swinging his broadsword with the other.
Every day of my childhood was the day that he might die.
Edward of York! If you wish to wear my crown, you would have to take...
The Duke of Somerset rides. Gathering on the horizon, the fear seemed real. Something dark and heavy, hanging in the air.
Imagine the scene. Behind Edward, 25,000 men.
But behind Margaret, 30,000.
On Margaret's signal.
How good was that?
That was really cool.
That was really good. I really liked that. I thought it was just going to be like a little bit of a ride the horses up and down and all that kind of thing. I'm actually really impressed. There was pyrotechnics in that. There was storyline. Oh, was it by the end of it?
Storyline.
Yeah,
sort of the S's.
Yeah, by the end of it, I was proper into the story. I was like, what's going to happen now? I love that. That was brilliant. That was loads better than I was expecting.
It was really good.
Oh, I'm really impressed.
Well done, Merlin. That was good.
Yeah, well done. Well done. Claps all round. That was really good. I was really into that.
Really enjoyed that.
I'm actually, it's a shame it's actually finished. It was really good.
Really good.
No, I was quite impressed. No, it was good. It's good. Probably could have done with a little bit more in the middle.
Yeah, probably.
Because the stunt show bit at the end only happens in the middle, so
I guess if you've never seen it before, you're not going to know.
you're not going to know that. No, you're not going to know. You've got to stand in a certain place. But yeah, no, I thought it was really good.
We went where it wasn't massively crowded.
Yeah.
And we assumed it was just because people hadn't headed all the way down to the end.
Yeah. That was really good. I'm really impressed. That was really good. So yeah, it was like a little stunt show basically, but with horses and obviously telling a story, and which I assume is a true story.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the War of the Roses, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's a true story.
Yeah, and it's obviously based on a true story. So
Yeah, the War of the Roses.
yeah, so that's cool. No, I really enjoyed that. Was really good. Really
good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I'm glad that we came and watched it.
Definitely.
There is another show now, literally the other side of the bridge that we walked over when we came in, called The Falconer's Quest. Do you want to go watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah? We'll head over that way there, although there's a bottleneck to get out now, so we might be waiting a minute.
That's fine. How was that?
It was really good. I enjoyed it actually. I was a little bit sceptical to start with when we first got there, but overall, yeah, the story was really good. Like, it's not just for kids. Like, adults can actually enjoy that as well. Which at first I kind of thought, oh, like it's going to be like a kids show, but it was actually, yeah, I did really enjoy it, and the story in it was really good as well. So they told it quite well.
So you decided to skip the first of the Falcon shows. We'll go and watch the one later, I think. And we're going to explore some of the castle. So we're going to walk through here. I think this leads us, yeah, this leads us into the courtyard. We're on the hunt for snacks as well. So we need to find something. I think we want coffee and a little snack. Oh, there's more in here than I thought there was as well. What have they got over here? Coffee and waffles. I bet Rob will want a waffle. Waffle?
Yeah, I do sometimes.
Do you fancy a waffle?
Yes, please.
Thought you might. So, as predicted, we got our waffles. What have you got?
Strawberry and Nutella.
That's good. Took a while, didn't it?
It did take a while.
It did take a while. It is only a little van and there's a lot of people. But yeah, we're going to tuck into these. Got ourselves some coffee as well. Good thing about here is they've got dairy-free options, which is really good. So yeah, we will let you know how they are. In total, for 2 waffles and 2 coffees, it came to £19. It is outsourced as well, so there's no Merlin Pass discount on this. But yeah, we'll let you know how it is. So we're going to head into the Great Hall and staterooms. I think, from memory, this is where they've got like all the waxwork models. And I think, if I remember rightly, they're made by the people at Madame Tussauds. So that should be pretty cool. And from what I read online, I think it's all been set up as if it's like a medieval party. So I'm actually quite interested to see what they've done in here. And have an explore. Should we go find out?
Yeah, do you reckon they've got Arnold Schwarzenegger in here and E.T.?
Probably not.
Oh.
No, or Harry Styles and Taylor Swift. They're probably not in here either.
Oh, okay. Let's go see what they've
find
got.
out.
Dad joke 101 of the day.
Something wrong with a dad joke. We love a dad joke.
Sometimes.
I do love a dad joke.
Good job, innit? You live with dad jokes.
I do, and I love them, so it's probably good.
Such as hunting, dancing, dining and gossiping were enjoyed. Daisy was renowned for her role as a hostess. With over 400 guests, the party ball was a much larger affair than a royal weekend party.
So that was nice. Had a really nice little walk around the staterooms. I love all that kind of history, and it's weird to think that people used to live there and live in those rooms. It's really strange to me, and I find it really hard to make those connections that that's how it used to be. I don't know, it's weird. I find those historical things though really weird because I can't really, I never retain the information. I have a nice look around, it's nice while I'm there, but I don't retain the information at all. So don't ask me any questions on it because I won't be able to answer. But no, it was really good, really nice to see. Like I said, I love walking around those kind of like historical buildings and things like that. It's really, really nice. So yeah, really enjoyed it. So we're now just headed down to this little greenery here for the Trebuchet show. So yeah, it's on in about 10 minutes. So we're just grabbing a little seat on the floor for that now, ready to watch and see what this is all about. So yeah, so far it's been a really good day. Really, really enjoying it. Really nice to come somewhere I've not been before. It's not theme parky, which I knew, which is what we normally do. But yeah, just something a little bit different. So we just thought we'd give it a shot.
Now, some people say that our story is a myth, a fable, a falsehood. But I say to you, the story you're about to see is a legend. My friends, I give you the legend of the Trebuchet! Loading the trebuchet takes time. You see that rope that's attached to the top of the throwing arm? It runs through a pulley and wraps itself around the axle which joins the two wheels. As the winders walk, they're pulling the arm down into its throwing position, which raises that huge oak box that's filled with rocks. It means that our winders are lifting about 7 tons. Any sign of the elf? No, not yet. Wish he'd hurry up. Being a winder is really hard work. It's hot and relentless and your legs really ache. You have to look straight ahead at the gaps in the wooden slats. So you're staring at this flickering light which can make you sick. And if you fall over, you can get really badly hurt as you're carrying The time has come to destroy that cannon and save Warwick Castle. Are you ready to shoot Ursa? Are you ready to shoot Ursa? We'll count down from 10, then we all shout loose. Ready? 10, 9, 2, 1, loose!
How was that show?
That was cool.
Was it?
Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't as good as I preferred the first one, I think.
Yeah.
The War of the Roses, that was better. But it was alright. It was an alright show.
So it is a catapult, a trebuchet, that's what I said. And you said, no, it's not.
It's not quite the same.
Oh, isn't it?
I don't think so.
It looked like a catapult to me.
Not sure that I agree.
Okay.
I think there's one more show that we want to see. We're going to see how we get on for time, but we're going to go check out the time tower now, which I found on the app. It is on the map as well, but I put my map down somewhere, I don't know where it is. So we're going to go check that out. I think this is a bit more of like an interactive thing, so we'll see what that's like. I'm actually quite interested to see what this is like. It says it's like a walkthrough thing with like interactive sound and light experiences. So we'll go and check it out, and we'll take you along with us.
His map's in my bag where we put it when we had our waffles earlier.
Oh, I've been looking for that for about
Been looking
3
for
hours.
It's in my bag. It's been there all the time.
Oh.
Probably not.
Greetings, warriors. I am Princess Ethelfleda. I laid the foundations of Warwick Castle over 1,000 years ago, in the year 914. 1 century later, a great threat approached this new kingdom.
Yes, a great threat indeed. In 1066, I, William, Duke of Normandy, travelled to England. I destroyed the Anglo-Saxons at the Battle of Hastings and claimed my rightful title, King of England.
This is cool.
The lady down here on my left is the Anglo-Saxon princess and lady of the Mercians, Ethelfleda. She was an iconic female warrior, and without her, we probably wouldn't be here today.
What do you think to that?
It was good, wasn't it?
It was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the way that they're telling the story here and stuff like that. I think it's, as much as like this kind of historical stuff is really hard for me to picture and it's really hard for me to remember it. I like the way they're utilising the technology to tell the story and the way it's all coming together. It's very clever. I really like the way they bring the story together. It helps you understand what happened and things like that. So yeah, it's good. It's really good. Really enjoyed that. That was good. You see the little the model of the castle where they were projection mapping to show you what was happening and stuff like that as it happened. That was really good. See, that's what I mean by like utilising the technology to show you how and what. So it's good. I like the paintings as well.
Yeah, the paintings are cool.
The Harry Potter paintings. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we like that. Really.
Yeah, so we were saying earlier on when we were walking around that we don't know who the owners were and how that kind of changed, but that's just told us exactly that. So yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that. I think we're going to go over and check out the other side of the castle now. So it looks like you can walk up to the top of one of the towers and then kind of walk around the walls. So I think we're going to go and do that. But yeah, that was really interesting. I enjoyed it. And as Rob said, the technology in there was really good. It was good to see, like, they were basically showing you like how the castle deteriorated and stuff over time, and then who came in and restored it, and they showed it all restored. It was cool. Really enjoyed that.
So just over here, there's a stage for shows. Well, obviously, that's what a stage is for. But yeah, I don't think there's any shows on it today. But yeah, stage here where they put shows and stuff on.
So I'm just putting in 2 dungeon tickets for us. We did get £1 off each one, so it was £5 each. We just had to scan our annual passes. So yeah, it's £10, and we're gonna go check this out. We did the one at Alton Towers, didn't we?
Yep.
A couple of years ago when it first opened, and that was all right. So we've not done any of the others though, so I'm quite interested to see what this one's like. And this one's actually in like a historical setting, so it's gonna be quite interesting, I think.
So whilst Matt and Rob are in the dungeons, I just thought I'd take a little bit of a walk around the gardens, which they've got in front of the tea rooms, which you can see just over here. I had a little walk around those earlier on, and they actually seem quite busy. So if we can get in there maybe later on, it might be worth seeing what that is about. And also, whilst in the gardens, something that I haven't actually seen before, and they always have fascinated me a little bit, but they do actually have some peacocks walking around and just kind of free reign around the gardens, which are really, really pretty. So I'm just going to try and get a little bit closer to one that I've got coming up here, and then I'll try and get some footage of it to show you all. And there's also a water fountain right in the middle of the gardens, which is really relaxing. As you're walking around, just being able to hear that water, like I say, is really, really relaxing. There's also another peacock. You might not be able to see it very well, because unfortunately I can't get round that way. But just over there, kind of chilling in the bush. Lifting its head up actually now, having a look around. They're really fascinating animals. I'd love to be able to see if they like open up their feathers, because that is something that I just think is amazing. I'll not film too much of the conservatory tea room, just because obviously there is a lot of people outside eating, and they might not want to be on camera, but they kind of are on a higher up platform, which then have a view of the gardens and the waterfall, which is really, really pretty. A few other options that they've got here is they do actually have a alcohol stand, which is called the Dog and Goose Bar. So obviously if you decide that you want a drink whilst you're walking around, that option is available. And then just here we've got pizza, coffee and salad hut. I did actually look at the pizzas earlier on and they seem absolutely huge, really thick crust as well, which isn't my kind of pizza, so I don't think that'd be somewhere that I would go. But if you are a deep pan pizza lover, maybe that stall's the place that you want to be for your lunch or even a little snack throughout the day. So just through here then is the Devil, Warwick Towers and Rampsters Trail, so it kind of takes you all up and over. So let's go in. Do mind your head, it is very low. So it looks like this is the fort. Which will be interesting to know what went on in there. Oh, here we go. So that's really cool. And then it's really steep up there. But you work your way around. And it brings you out on the top. So now you're above where everything was where we were earlier on.
No leaning over. Take the yacht tour. You're getting all this going.
With arrows. The bows that you shoot the arrows with.
Well, made it out finally. That is a lot of walking, but so worth it to be able to see some of those views and kind of get to see a little bit of the history behind how the tower was made, who made it, what the tower was used for. I think my favourite word for today is fascinating, because that really was fascinating. So hopefully the boys should be out of the dungeons by now. So we'll go and find them, see how that experience was, and then they might want to do that walk, so I might end up doing it again, but we'll have to wait and see.
So we survived.
We did survive.
We both got picked on.
Yeah, we did.
So I got beheaded, and you got tortured.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob got his tongue pulled out. What else happened?
Yeah, she cut my nuts off.
She cut your nuts off.
Yeah, yeah.
And she did something else as well, didn't she?
Yeah, stuck the
hook in your backside.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. So yeah, we both got picked on. I suppose that's the thing that you agree to when you enter a dungeons, isn't it?
Yeah.
They basically thrive on participation, so you got to be willing.
You have no choice
but
to participate. Yeah.
Somebody said, "I don't want to," and she went, "I don't care." So yeah, it was good though. I think it was better than the Alton Towers one. Unsure. No. Yeah, I don't think.
That's my answer.
I don't think it was either.
I think the Alton Towers one's better. Well, the Alton Towers one's more expensive.
It is more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess there's more to the Alton Towers one, isn't there?
Yeah. I think now that I've done more than one dungeons, I can kind of see that they kind of reuse everything. It's not the exact same story all the time.
No, it's always a different story.
But they kind of reuse a lot of it. And all like the gags and tricks and things like that they're doing is all kind of reused, just maybe in different orders or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is all reused.
But yeah, would you say that one was worth doing?
Yeah, it was worth doing.
Would you do it again?
No.
No, me neither.
No. I think the dungeons are kind of like, once you've kind of done them, you've done them for a good few years.
Yeah, I agree.
I believe the York one has a ride in it, so that's probably worth doing to experience that. The finale of this one was very similar to the finale of Alton Towers, if you've done that one.
Yeah, very similar.
So like I said, they reuse all the gags. It's just in a different just maybe
slightly
in a
different story.
different story or a different way. Like,
Yeah.
it appears like every single one has like the courtroom where they have the, you know, they get you up and they say these stupid things and make everybody laugh and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, it's not like a horror maze. It is like tongue in cheek. They do go for jumps and stuff like that, but yeah, it's all very tongue in cheek. It's all very comedic and stuff like that. So,
yeah. One thing that I would say is that it took quite a big chunk out of our day, didn't it?
Yeah, it's taken a bigger chunk out of our day than we expected.
So we were only actually in the dungeons bit for 35 minutes.
Yeah.
But it took us an hour and 10 minutes to get through the whole thing because we were waiting around to go in to be allowed into the dungeons.
Yeah.
There was a lot of delay actually when they batched us waiting to go in.
Yeah.
So the experience is only 35 minutes, but be aware that the time to actually get into the experience may be longer, depending obviously how busy they are and what else they've got going on. So it's definitely taken more about a day than we thought. We've got half an hour left until the castle closes, so we just need to decide what we're going to do with our final half an hour. Decision made. We're going to go and do the walk that goes around the castle walls. We just need to find where we go into it. I think it's over here, because there's another one over that side, but I think that literally just goes up to that little like castle wall there. I think this entrance to that one's over here, so we'll go check it out. Overall, how have you found today? Is it what you expected? Because you said when we came in that you didn't know what to expect.
No, it's not what I expected.
So, better or worse?
Oh, it's better than I expected to be.
Better than you expected?
Yeah.
Were you not expecting all the like entertainment-y bits?
I knew there was going to be some kind of entertainment and stuff here, but it's very different to what I expected it to be, I suppose. I didn't expect all like the stories and stuff like that. I didn't expect it to be built as stories, which is, I'm glad it is, because it helps us to understand it. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it all to be storyfied.
Yeah, I agree, because that's one thing that we struggled with when we went to the Tower of London. Actually, we struggled with the fact that there was nothing to tell the story. You had to, all the information was there, but you had to read it and take it in, and that doesn't work for everybody. So we're going to go now and check out this walk around the wall. Oh god, this is tight. Oh wow. It's nice, isn't it?
Big steps then.
This is where they would have. Yeah, I think so. This is where they would have protected their fair maidens. Yeah, I was just thinking exactly the same thing. I'm scared I'm going to fall over.
I see you.
Ethan.
Hold down, Ethan.
Still going. Oh wow. Worth it though. It's an amazing view. Amazing view up here. You can see pretty much all the way over Warwick. Really cool. You don't deal too well with heights, do you?
I have to have a second to kind of get used to the height.
Get used to it, yeah.
To get used to the height, I'm alright. It's just when I first get out, I go, ooh, this is high.
And I think over this side, I might be totally wrong, I think you can see Coventry over this way. I think that's Coventry over there. Amazing view.
You can see your enemies for miles up here, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's
I mean, I know that's the whole point of it. I get it. I'm just saying.
Especially like before a lot of this was built.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, like, obviously the stuff down there is all like period and old, but there's some stuff over there you can see, like houses with solar panels and stuff on, and like definitely newer than the castle. So yeah,
you can see them coming all the way up there. Like, I don't even know how far that is, but
I don't even know what that is in the distance, that town you can see.
What, this?
Yeah. I don't know if that's Birmingham.
Is this Warwick here?
This is Warwick. I think that might be Birmingham, you can see. I'm not sure though, don't quote me. Yeah, all the way over there.
Like the high rises.
Yeah, and the church.
It probably is.
Don't quote me though. But yeah, it's stunning. Stunning views. I think it's a really nice day as well now. So there's all information up here as well as to how and what each thing was used for. So there's like the arrow loops in there so that they could attack if anybody was trying to take the castle. It was never, the ditch around the castle was never filled with water but served as an open sewer. That's gross. But it also shows you what areas of medieval Warwick, so what would have been around at the time that the castle was in use, and what you can see from here, which is cool. What should have been a moat around the castle was never filled with water, but was used as an open sewer instead.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the face I pulled when I read it.
Stunk.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to take the castle, would you, if it was filled with open sewer? It was used as an open sewer.
Well, not if they were crapping around the outside of it.
That's what like a lot of these things were used for as well.
Oh,
to like
was it?
chuck, I think, right, chuck your bodily fluids down there.
Gross.
And like some other castles just have like random little like hollow windows.
This is making me feel a bit funny. Oh god.
I'll pre-warn you before we get to one part of it doesn't have handrails.
Oh no. So once you've gone down that tower, you come out onto this bridge. Is it a bridge?
No. Not really.
Wall?
Battlement. It's a battlement.
Oh, a battlement.
I think that's what it's called.
Rob knows all about it.
It'll tell you on here.
He knows all the lingo.
Explain power of the towers and ramparts.
Okay, it's not called battlements then.
Wonder what a battlement is. Were completed in 1395 during the ownership of Thomas Beauchamp, 12th Earl of Warwick.
The entrance is right here.
They've even got some cool lighting up here. So obviously these were used as part of the show that was down there as well. But it looks like we've got some more steps to go up here. Oh, this is the bit then. So this bit has no handrails. It has these little things you can grab onto. So I might have to put you away for a bit. Yeah, one thing I will say, if you suffer from vertigo or claustrophobia, this is probably not the walk for you. It's very, very tight and very steep. It is cool though. It's really cool to see how it was all kind of put together and what each bit was used for. There's this more steps. You can see exactly how steep these are, so if you do struggle, I wouldn't advise it. And then out here, yeah, so it's basically taken us all the way around to, I think, where the staterooms are, just over here. It's taken us about 15 minutes so far, and we started over there, but obviously we went all the way up to the top of the first tower, then back down, and then into that one. Henry's untimely death in 1456 left the... so they had no heir to the estate. It was passed to Henry's daughter Anne, who held the title of the 15th Countess of Warwick. Down here you can see the kind of Tudor influence, which is actually quite interesting. Learned earlier about how the Tudors came about and the War of the Roses. So you can see just down there as well the big trebuchet from the show that we watched earlier, and also the War of the Roses show, and the two sides. So you had the Lancaster side and the York side. From the War of the Roses, obviously. Yeah, that was really cool. There's some kind of other show going on down there now at the moment. I think that's the falconry show, which we haven't had time to go and watch, but definitely one to watch when we come back. I think it's called Falconer's Quest. Looks like there's some smoke effects and stuff going off, and I can see the falcons flying around. Yeah, it's definitely something to come back and watch. You can see the river down there, showing about the storage box that's got stuck. So we made it down all of the steps, and up all of the steps, and across all of the, I've forgotten what they're called, ramparts? What did you think they were called, Rob?
Battlements.
Battlements, ramparts, battlements, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, we made it out. It's now 2 minutes past 5, everything has shut. So we're going to head back out towards the car park. Yeah, it's actually been a better day than I was expecting. There's been a lot more going on than I was expecting. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it has been good. I think we might have a bit of a walk around this way, and yeah, just mosey on back towards the car, I think. So that brings us to the end of our day here at Warwick Castle. Longer day than I was expecting.
It is a long, yeah. It is a lot longer day than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I thought it was. If I'm honest, I thought it was going to be a walk around some castle ruins, and that was it. And you know, maybe some little food stores and stuff. And maybe a little show here and there.
Yeah.
It's got a lot. There's a lot more to it than what I expected it to be.
And we've been here for 6 hours, and we haven't got everything done.
No.
So, yeah. You probably, if you're going to watch the shows and stuff, you do need a full day. We didn't manage to watch one of the shows. We obviously didn't do the kids shows that are here as well. So there's a horrible history show and a Zog live show as well. So we didn't do those, but it has taken a full day. And as I said, there's still things that we didn't get to see. So yeah, it's been a good day. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been good.
Best than you were expecting?
Yeah, it's definitely better than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really good. I think, you know, for us, maybe it's not somewhere we will come regularly, but we
might do like Christmas and stuff like
yeah,
that.
that's what I was just about to say.
Like if there's like a seasonal event going on, we could come back for that and things like
yeah.
that. But it's probably not somewhere I'd come massively regularly.
No.
But it was nice to come and experience it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you have got Merlin Pass, you're not losing anything by giving it a go. It was cool. Like you said, I know that they do a Christmas event. I would like to come for that. We want to come back and watch Dragon Slayer, don't we?
Yeah, it's finished for this year.
It has finished for this year, by the look of it.
It'll be next year now, we see that.
But yeah, we'd really like to, as long as they bring it back, we'd love to come and see Dragon Slayer and get to experience that. So yeah, I'm sure we'll be back at some point, but it's been a really, really good day. Definitely, there's a lot of, it is summer holidays, so there is a lot of families around, but there's plenty for families to do here. There's plenty to do as a couple, so I'd say it's definitely worth checking it out.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, something a little bit different for the channel as well. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed coming along with us. How was your day?
Yeah, it's been really good. Really enjoyed it actually. Wasn't quite sure what to expect because I've never been here before, but there was a lot more to it than I initially thought that there would be. But overall, yeah, really had a really good day. It's definitely taken longer than I thought, and although it's not somewhere that I would probably like come regularly, it's been nice to come to it, and like you guys have just said, I feel like it'd be quite nice to come at Christmas time to kind of see what they do there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled really to see what happens at Christmas and if they've got anything going on. But overall, yeah, really good day.
Good. Have you got anything else to add?
No, not really.
No, so that is it from us here at Warwick Castle. If you have enjoyed the video, please let us know in the comments and let us know if there's any other attractions that you'd like us to visit as well. If you have got this far, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, and to follow along with our Disney doings and theme park shenanigans, or Warwick Castle shenanigans in this case, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell while you're there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.